So we're going into the fifth set. First of 15, win by 2, moves on to the regional final.
Badgers fans are all officially on their feet for the fifth set.
This has been an incredible match. And what a comeback from Penn State, but where does it end? I would say people are on the edge of their seats, but they're not even in their seats right now. Everybody's standing.
Oh, there's no sitting in the fifth set. Not when it comes to regionals.
So it will be Wisconsin serving first, Izzy Ashburn specifically, as we begin this journey of a fifth set to find out who goes to the regional final. Elisaya setting Williams, going right to the best threat they have offensively, and Williams delivers with the kill on the opening play.
And there's a matchup Kelly Sheffield's been getting his team ready for this entire week. Williams against Robinson up at the net. He said they'll both stuff each other, get kills. It's all about how can his team respond to her.
Holland serving. Orzol off hands. Good dig by Holland. Williams again. Push that long. Point Wisconsin.
Williams smiling after that error. Some body language she hadn't really shown those first 2 sets. She's looking a lot more confident, a lot more relaxed.
Every point is magnified when you're only going to 15, win by 2. Ace by Orzol. Her first of the match.
Orzol with the deep flow and not even going for a seam, going right for Grimes, picking on players.
Another good serve. That's tight to the net. Elisaya didn't have a play on it. Point Wisconsin.
Penn State just 2 points behind, but in the fifth set, and you don't have the momentum, that can feel like 6 points.
Double contact. Timeout, Penn State. So these two fighting it out, much to the delight of these fans, for the right to move on to the regional final on Saturday. Pitt awaits the winner. Pitt getting a 4-set win earlier today against Florida. Pitt a national semifinalist last year. Wisconsin the national champion.
Penn State's done a great job this matchup answering, responding, making adjustments to Wisconsin in real time. But can they validate those last 2 sets that they fought for? Can Penn State answer to Wisconsin's aggressive serving to the block? Can they cover their hitters?
Right now it is Wisconsin with the early momentum. These fans are a big part of that.
They are a big part of this match. The players feed off this energy. And if you're Penn State, you can feed off of it too. That's momentum. That's adrenaline going for you. All
right, I got a new bucket list item. I want to come here as a fan next season. Just be part of this.
Where we can actually yell all the time.
What a fun environment. Penn State, though, trying to pull off a huge upset. And we'll see how both teams respond out of that timeout. Orzol still serving. Williams dug up by Gutschken. Devin Robinson. One of the better service runs of the season from Orzel, and it couldn't come at a better time for the Badgers. Clark off the slide. Robinson. Five unanswered points for the Badgers. 6-1. Williams trying to side out. Gutsikin saves it. And Clark finally puts it down for a much-needed Nittany Lion point.
Clark getting her team out of that desperate rotation that Wisconsin has just been owning them in with a beautiful approach, going behind her setter, that slide that she's been so lethal on tonight.
Swimming out of a tidal wave when all the crowd and the opponent is against you. You've lost 5 in a row. That was an excellent side out. Devin Robinson denied by Williams.
Williams could not be more pumped up, and she earned that. This ISO block, Williams versus Robinson, the match up of the night. Amazing block. Look at those hands pointing back in the court. Sticking together as a team in this battle.
Serve is out. Wisconsin up 7-3. Those are not boos. It's Gutsikin back to serve now. She's embraced by this crowd. Williams kept alive by Orzel. Franklin blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Point Wisconsin. They'll change sides with Wisconsin up 8-3. As we go to 15 win by 2 to determine whose season stays alive.
It doesn't get better than this. Nothing could.
Another good serve. Elisaya settles under it, sets Weatherington. One-on-one stuff block by Crawford.
What a block by Crawford, getting her team season high in blocks. So 21 on the night. Crawford being ferocious at that front line defense.
A record-setting night for Wisconsin in terms of blocks, but it's not over. We've seen Penn State come back in each of the third and fourth sets, but the block has been the difference maker for Wisconsin tonight. It's unbelievable. 21.
A full block party here in Madison tonight. Wisconsin does such a good job at making sure with the double block, they're lining up with each other, their hands, their shoulders, pressing back into the court, doing an actual crunch in the air. And on the ISO blocks, doing a great job at picking out which lane, which shot to take away from the Nittany Lions.
Wisconsin up 9-3 as we come out of the timeout. Penn State's already on the floor. Cash Williams trying to rally her team. They've come from behind so much tonight. Gutsikin back to serve now. Again, a reminder, we're in the 5th set of this regional semifinal. We're going to 15 win by 2 to determine whose season continues. Williams attacks, tools the block, point Penn State.
And Williams staying aggressive. Not trying for a tip, not trying for a roll. She's going for those hard swings, and she's going for the Badgers' hands while she's doing it.
Cuts the Wisconsin lead to 5. Ashburn sets Franklin. Markley denied. Weatherington, nice up by Orzold. Got the touch. Devin Robinson with the kill.
Robinson with the kill, but what a dig by Julia Orzold, and how she puts that ball back to target. Not just getting it up, but getting it right in the hands of Izzy Ashburn. Great placement.
Hamill now serving for Wisconsin. They're 5 points from victory. Markley attacks, blocked. A new career high for Caroline Crawford. That was her 11th block. And a new season high for Wisconsin with 22. Good dig by Hamill. Smrek rolls it over. Elisaya with a quick set. And again, Crawford denying with that D.
Caroline Crawford, who Kelly Sheffield said is so important, and you can see why. The blocks she is bringing tonight are relentless.
Wisconsin 3 points away. Elisaya back set to Weatherington. That point is Penn State's. That block went out of bounds. So good swing by Zoe Weatherington. That was brave.
Weatherington's been brave all night. She's going for those hands, those shots, and she's had some errors, but she doesn't give up. She keeps going for those hands against the Badgers.
Novak unfazed. Smrek with the kill. 13-5. Bramschreiber into serve, going to change her serve position. A heads-up play by Holland.
Penn State desperately trying to chip away at the deficit they found themselves in. But having the ball is so good for them because they have been on a tear this past set when it comes to that service line.
Kirshen with the serve, nice serve. Orzold. Elisaya sends it over, dug up by Bramschreiber. Orzold went line, missed it wide, and Penn State starting to build a little momentum, but they're in a big deficit. Orzold blocked. She'll try again. Elisaya going to set Markley. Joust at the net, won by Holland of Penn State. And the Nittany Lions continue to shrink that gap.
As long as Penn State can eliminate errors, good things will happen.
Timeout, Wisconsin. Kelly Sheffield jumping up off the bench and taking a timeout as Penn State has a little momentum right now. Penn State has had to deal with a Wisconsin team, Shelby, that's just been blocking at an unprecedented level. They haven't had this many blocks since the year 2000.
2000.
Yeah. 23 blocks tonight.
Now that's a stat.
Haven't had more than 24 since 1990. But more importantly, Wisconsin is 2 points away from getting back into a regional final. Can Penn State come back and stop them? They've been the comeback kids the entire match. But a 5-point deficit when you're going to 15, that's tough.
It's very tough, but these Penn State players are tough. They're tough mentally. They are prepared for these situations. Katie Schumacher-Cawley, Kelly Sheffield, these coaches recruit for moments like this. How will this player play and perform when the lights are the brightest, when you have thousands of Badgers fans screaming at you, hoping you miss your serve? That's what these players have prepared for all season.
So again, we're going to 15, win by 2 to determine the winner of this match. Wisconsin won the first 2 sets. Penn State came back, won the 3rd and 4th, and we found ourselves in the decider. Winner will play Pitt Saturday night at 8 Eastern on ESPNU, and we will be going right to Palo Alto here on ESPNU after this match to check out San Diego and Kentucky. Kirshen back to serve. Hamill with a set to Crawford. And Crawford gives Wisconsin match point.
Crawford with a tip, something we haven't seen often from the Badgers tonight, but she knows Penn State's ready for that hard approach, and she threw them off.
Match point Wisconsin for a trip to the regional final Saturday. And it only took one swing from Boyer to end that match. That is clutch. So the Wisconsin Badgers win their 21st straight match. And congratulations to Penn State as they stole our hearts in that comeback attempt here on Wisconsin's home court. So we have our regional final confirmed here in Madison. The seeds have held, and number 1 seed in this region, Wisconsin, will take on number 2 seed Pitt Saturday night at 8 Eastern on ESPNU. That was special, Shelby.
And what a match. 5 sets. The fact that Penn State came back being down 2 from Wisconsin just shows so much. Wisconsin's block, it's unmatched.
Well, these players deserve to thank these fans because it was a collective effort to get them the win tonight. So once again, Wisconsin wins in 5 sets.